I'll just tell you a quick story that happened in my small group. There was a fellow, and he said he came from work, and there was a fellow at his work who said that he was abused by the church growing up. He says there can be no God. No God will allow something like that. That's evil. And I said, oh, okay. I'll play that person, and you talk to me, and you try and convince me that God exists. And they said, okay, there's a bunch of people in this small group. And they said, well, you were abused by the church growing up. And I said, yes, I was. And he said, well, Jesus says that. I said, Jesus? You believe in the Easter Bunny. You believe in Santa Claus. And they said, well, the Bible says. I said, the Bible? You believe in a dusty old book written by goat herders thousands of years ago. I've heard all of these objections, by the way. And they say, well, the peace that you get. I said, peace? Muslims have peace. Buddhists have peace. Scientologists have peace. Why shouldn't I be one of them? Why should I be a Christian? Silence. These are people in my small group. I said, okay, now one of you play that person. One of you play that person, and I'll talk to you. So one of the ladies said, okay, I'll play that person. I said, now keep in mind, you're not the actual person, so I'm going to be a little bit more direct. Because if somebody suffered abuse, that's a terrible thing. Like I said, you grieve with those who grieve. You mourn with those who mourn. You don't slam them over the head with apologetics. It's not all situations are apologetical situations. But I said to her, okay, you're going to play that person. I said, okay, so you were abused by the church growing up. She said, yes, I was. I said, that was evil, wasn't it? She said, yeah, that was evil. I said, it wasn't just against your personal preference. It was evil. She said, yes, it was evil. I said, what's evil in your worldview? She thought long and hard, and she said, I guess whatever society says. I said, which society? I said, the Nazis killed Jews. They thought that was right. Was that evil? And she said, yeah, I guess that was evil. I said, our society went over and stopped what their society was doing. Was our society, the morality of our society, better than their morality? She said, yeah, it was better. I said, is our morality ideal? She said, no, of course, it's not ideal. I said, let me ask you this question. If I ask you what's 2 plus 2, and one person says 5, if I ask you what 2 plus 2, another person says 5 million, which one's closer to the right answer? Which one's the better answer? The person who says 5. That's the better answer. It's closer to the right answer. So when you say that our morality is better than their morality, not just different, it's better, what's the right morality? You just said we don't have the right morality, but you're saying it's better. How can it be better if there's no right morality? When you say that one morality is better than another, you're assuming an absolute standard of morality, an absolute standard of morality that you cannot have without God. So in order to level this complaint, this person is assuming that God exists. So in the first instance, they walk away and they say, I made fun of their God. I called him an Easter bunny. I called him the tooth fairy. In the second instance, they put their head on their pillow at night and they say, I can't even make my complaint unless I start with God. That's the difference. You see, it's not like you're going to convert people doing this. The role of apologetics is not to convert people. We can't convert even one person. The role of apologetics is to close mouths. In a loving way, mind you. And that doesn't mean that they're going to stop talking. Because you close your mouth this way, and that's when you're going to hear it. But you'll close your mouth intellectually. And they cannot argue with this type of thing.